3, 4, and 5. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I am Sam Grayson. Here's me again, our Triforce of Doom and Red Nova.
Sup?
Hello.
And it's time for more Final Fantasy XIV. We have rescued Raban.
Yay.
The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. You've since kept watch over the entrance. There's been no further activity. And Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. General Alden, I presume, and the scions of the Seventh Dawn. Bless you.
Yeah. Y'all love on the inside of your nose itches.
Oh, just the best. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. You good there?
Yeah, nose just decided to really itch. You just need to quickly blow it, probably.
Okay. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. And Yugiri gives the okay.
Alright.
Over here.
Yep, I see it.
I've spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Raban is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. Fuck, I'm out of tickets.
I'm not. Bye.
Motherfucker.
And hashtag SG Salt.
I still have like 6 more, apparently.
I had plenty of them because I didn't want to use them as early on, but I used one this time earlier when I went back.
One thing that's going to be nice for when me and my friend get to recording Danganronpa 2, because PS5, I don't have to deal with my DualShock 4 not liking me sometimes.
Yay!
Because A, my charger cord didn't like me much with that controller, and B, that controller just liked to also be a little weird with its connection sometimes. So, you know, well, actually, it was more like maybe PS4 in general or something, I don't know. Right before I went to click on it, you got in the way.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pepin, my son. And Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Fun with automatic doors. Oh, we got another one coming up?
Yep.
Cool. Hello, Alphino.
I was not expecting Nanamo to be alive.
Yeah, she played up the death pretty dramatically there, didn't she? You know, back when. I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raubon, we've taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. Couldn't have done it without you, Harris. Thank you. Ring of Shame. Achievement unlocked. Jailbreak. Don't need that. Okay, cool.
And level up, yay.
To siege or not to siege? That is the question.
Hold on, I'm just, checking a thing here.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep the green I currently have on there. Okay.
All right, let me know when you're in the cutscene.
And there we are.
Okay. Tataru? Yes, General Raubon is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See.
God damn it.
I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate. We lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarupin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard.
We just cannot catch a break.
Fortunately, no.
No rest for the righteous.
Pretty much.
All right. Me. Beam, 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 beam.
Dead before he barely transformed. I mean, literally transformed when he was done. He was dead. F.
F.
Instead of transforming into a freak, he just transformed into an uglier version of a floor tank, apparently.
Hi, Tataru. Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raubon short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack. Lord Hoshafant was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you'd better head in. We're at level 51 quests, so I assume the first dungeon should be available at some point here.
Yeah.
Welcome, Master Elish. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes.
It should be closing on eventually unlocking the side quest that can open that.
My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I'm sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Master Elish, Master Leveilleur, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the Observatorium's bells toll, it is a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Yidhog's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. First you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. I cannot ensure your safety here. I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice: to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force their hand. Though we flee to the ends of the world, it would seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Harris? I would stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. Me.
I'm assuming they but thou must you with the dialogue.
Probably. Elfina's way. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. Only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. Let us go outside.
I'm glad we know that Oriange is alive.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he wasn't there when it all went down, so.
Right.
Yeah, but still. Considering the whole, Crystal Braves going after everyone type thing.
Fair.
Yeah.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
I am out of the voice acting.
I just got there. Chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. Only hope that Sir Emmerich will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fort Tomp Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. Sure. Of course. Now to go talk to Aymeric. By the way, I'm putting something up in the Discord real quick.
Yeah, I'll check it once I've...
Okay. Would speak with the Lord Commander? Pray make it quick. See to the seat of the Lord Commander.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those massing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Aymeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Yeah, Emmerich just like, okay, if the Warrior of Light and like my best warrior are going to do this, I have confidence. Yeah, let's do this.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know why, but my brain just randomly remembered what's still one of the more hilariously baddest moments from Street Fighter. Zangief breaking his sword by flexing.
Ah. Did you ever see the clip of Heihachi breaking an axe with his teeth?
Oh, I've definitely seen that.
Okay. Having secured Sir Americ's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Estinian, let us be about our task. Meep. And into the cutscene.
such commotion?
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Oh, hey, did you notice the table in there?
I did not pay attention to the table too much, no.
It was a round table.
Oh boy!
Yeah. In search of Iceheart.
I love what the reward is.
Yeah. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataru of our plans. And I shall await you at St. Rene's Forum. Tell your friend we may be some time. What you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Maris, let us head back to Fort Top Manor. Me. Okay, that's for hunt stuff. So they lace the vigil.
One thing I really like now that I've, actually experienced it myself and know what it feels like, dynamic triggers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, me watching Let's Play of Astro's Playroom where they describe the triggers. Sounds interesting, but I wonder how it actually feels. Me using it, holy shit!
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's definitely one of those things you kind of have to actually experience, which makes it very hard to advertise it.
Oh, yeah. One of those you gotta be there things. Our course is set, Tataru. Maybe some time before Harris and I return to Ishgard. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it specially.
I'm just imagining Alphino in, like, the pirate disguise cloak.
Yeah. No, I couldn't possibly... Very well. Outfit upgrade. By the 12, it fits perfectly. And the quality is actually rather good.
And the design's pretty good, too.
I'm glad you like it. Been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. Good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks to Taru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Curtsy. And away we go.
Yeah, when one of my friends was over, I actually just booted up Astro's Playroom's controller demo thing just so he could experience it. Because again, kind of hard to describe.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely one of the better tech demo games.
Skysteel Manufactory.
Oh, yeah, it is right there. Blended in with some of the other icons, so it took me a bit to notice it.
Yep. You have said your farewells, then? Aye, we are ready to depart. Suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but you will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Eastsail's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, Kurthus Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. Nope. Ooh, what's this? Is this what I think it is? Okay, not quite, but it is something I need. Yeah, there's a blue plus mark quest there. That's for the ether current.
Ah,
yep.
All right.
You guys are Western?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll probably accept that after talking to Redwald.
Yep. On my way there. Hello there. Well, Master Elish, what brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. You are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. I believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict. Sorry about that. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus we have come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. Patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. I also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Organe Mills. 'Tis possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Master Elish knows well the place I speak of, for it was he who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol while the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. Wise use of our time. Come, Harris. I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair.
All right.
Yep. Okay. Pull out the bike, actually.
I'll just slay some monsters, alright.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, nope.
Convenient how they spawn on the way to the main quest.
Yep.
Just gotta get there.
Hello.
Yeah, I definitely went the wrong way a bit. Oh well. Just gotta...
A one.
Just gotta climb back up. Apparently Low Road was not the road I needed.
No, you gotta cross the bridge.
Yeah. Kind of funny that I'm using the Magitech armor while in the snow area. Especially given what song plays.
Yep. A 3. And I'll be sure to grab that on the way back. And now I wait.
Yep. Well, another thing I'm really looking forward to is Crisis Core.
Oh, yeah. Glad to see that freed from PSP hell.
Oh, yeah. Because like, Crisis Core is a game I always wanted to try out, and seeing it just basically remade almost in the, like, practically in the remake engine, oh, that's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. I never actually managed to finish it. Like, I played it a bit, but I never actually finished it. Master Elish, our findings, you say? There is something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. It would seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Harris. There we go. Bear to eat your heart out.
Well, that was quick.
Yep. Alright, we took care of it. The beasts are slain, then. My thanks, Master Elish. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. Wind up Alpha now. From one heretic to another. Wish to track down Lady Iceheart, is this not so? Records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrade appeared to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving the onslaught of Fang and Claw. But I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. It's hardly a choice at all.
Field skill, ancient wisdom, level 4.
Alrighty. Have you recovered much of the heretics' correspondence? Okay. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Levier and Sir Estinian, we now have more than a dozen letters. What have we here, then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt Gorgane Mill's heretics and their fellows in the XIV Amphitheatre. Their requests for foodstuffs, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. Yeah, I think we got time for one more. Sounding out the amphitheater. The XIV Amphitheatre. Very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? That is our destination, and the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot be swiftly crossed. We must place our faith in the Ethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Monbrita succeeded in recreating the XIV beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable. Given that the heretics of Gorgane Mill seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estinian, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the aetherite from this side of the wall? And should, House Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared. They will not deny us entry.
Alright.
Woo! Boing. Boing. You see my boing?
Am I boing?
Do kind of wonder what's going on in CGGP right now.
Don't think anything at the moment.
Yeah, it looks pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Whee! Down here.
Yep.
And
Alright.
solo duty.
Yep.
Yep.
Ah, the guests of House Fortomp, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. Cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Akafa beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though we do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask its occupants. You seem a friendly bunch. Hi. Dogs of Ishgard. Is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? You will not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood. Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It'll take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. We walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. They give us little choice. Come, brothers. May dragon wings bear us to victory.
Well. God, I love this AoE spell.
Yeah.
Just walk up and slam the ground.
And jump. Damn it.
Oh, you big.
Yep, they big.
Like, the other ones are kind of big, but he big.
Oh, he real big.
Yeah.
Ow.
Apparently I have immunity to something, so that's nice. Oh, no, it's an infirmity, not immunity. What's infirmity?
I believe that reduces healing.
Ah. Well, it doesn't seem to be sticking on me. Yeah, so I think my fairies were debuffing me of that. Or debuffing me.
Doesn't seem to last very long now.
Alright, Louis Stowe is almost done.
Yep.
And, oh, yep, now it's just the one, and then there was the one random swordsman dude that Estenian just kind of poked.
Poke.
Yeah, it's literally, alright, big guy's done, time for the, oh, Estenian already did it.
You know, just this flash and shit, the guy covers his eyes on, so you just reach out, poke, he falls down.
Yeah, I was spamming Art of War like a motherfucker. Alright.
Yeah, it was in that version of the fight that I apparently killed one of the heretics while they were transforming, so when he was done transforming into Durgan, the Durgan was dead before it could do anything.
Agron. Alright, I assume we're at the cutscene then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. A little stretching. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brother. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart, that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? Make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estinian. I suspect it is the heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the Age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. Fascinating tale. To make haste to this ashen isle. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there's another place I would visit first. I am told the Convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Janelo, may have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with the name either. The Convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, but I am willing to wager they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. Sound suggestion. Let us speak with these Convictors, then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution.
Alright.
And away we go. Just follow the river, I guess.
So I know this might be a little shorter than usual, but I think this might be my last part for today, because I just also really want to get back to editing Danganronpa.
Yeah, I was planning on making this the last one anyway.
Okay.
So it all works out.
Yep. I just figured I should probably say something.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Okay. And it is this way because I was technically out of, not really out of bounds, but just not a place of travel to. So just gotta go this way instead. As in, like, I was like, okay, we'll go over this hill. Oh, never mind. I've never even been on that hill because I know I went over here to get the. Because I knew I went over here for the ether current it had before. Because the Scholar Quest, that one of the ones I did, had me come to this region because I need to get something on top of the boat, and it's like. I need to fly. Okay, I need to fly. Can I? No, I cannot. Okay, we're going to just ask a free company person real quick.
Hello. Well, what do we have here? Going to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? Hard-eyed lad looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. Give you 3 days or the wilds claim your corpse. Beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with the flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the Fury!
Now who the fuck is denying me? Oh! That's who the fuck is denying me.
That armor, that lance... The Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Janelo, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp? Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you. We shall. Harris, Estinian, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had.
Yeah, I wonder how much he would have changed his tune about Alphino if we mentioned he was Louis Swaw's grandson.
Hard to say, honestly. And that's another ether current quest.
Yep, just gonna take that.
Me.
Yeah. And what's yours? Also an ether current quest.
Yep.
What?
The one you're about to grab is the one that unlocks the dungeon. The option.
Oh, sweet. Alright, since that's not important to the main story. Blah, 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 run Dusk Vigil.
Yep.
Alright, and with that, gonna end things off here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Later.